Lambos out on Collins. I be show you off in Lambos out on Collins. I be
to you live from the Celtics Arena in Boston. It's the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, everybody. I'm Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr. All right, Steve, as we get underway, how do you look at the game plan from the Celtic point of view?
Well, they're going to pay a lot of attention to Pau Gasol, Marv. He is an excellent low-post player, but he can also step outside and shoot that 17, 18-foot jump shot.
Starting at forward, number 34, Paul Pierce. Starting at the other forward, number 5, Kevin Garnett.
All right, we're getting started. Fisher looking for the open man and able to knock it down.
Boy, we've seen him make that shot so often from that spot. That's one of the areas on the floor that he just loves. Even with the defense all over him, he's able to drain it.
Oda Byers. And rebounded by Garnett.
He can make that one in his sleep, Marvin. I mean, that's his comfort zone, and I don't care what you do defensively. If he gets in that spot, he's going to make that 9 times out of 10.
Pierce fires.
I like the game plan here, Marv. They're playing with a purpose. They're getting shots in spots they're comfortable in, and they're really executing offensively.
Gasol on the rebound. Here's Gasol. And Pau Gasol got the roll.
Boy, those second chance points are killers if you're the defense, Marv. They've got to box out.
Allen for 3. He hit it. Steve, Ray Allen has to have one of the quickest releases in the NBA.
And it's a pretty stroke, too, Marv. So effortless. He has unlimited range, and he can really shoot the ball from just about anywhere on the floor.
Fisher on the hop. Here's Bryant. And Kobe Bryant could not finish. Here come the Celtics. What a pass. Bryant gets inside. That was a 3-point attempt. Fisher rebounds. Strips it, took it away. Final minute of the quarter. The score is tied. Boston moves it across and scores.
Great job offensively, Marv, running the lanes and finding the open man in transition. And that's a big basket here in the early going.
Nice pass inside. Yes.
This is where clock management really becomes a factor. If they handle things correctly, they'll end up with a 2-for-1.
Half minute left in the first, and the score is tied. Oh, a showboat move.
What an athletic maneuver to find his way to the rim.
Delivery to Pierce for 3, off the mark. Rebound by Bryant.
That's great stuff, Marv. Early in the game, it's always important to establish a game plan, play with a purpose, get shots where you're comfortable, and really establish that offensive rhythm.
Yes.
Well, as a coach, I mean, that's what you want. You want to get players in areas where they're comfortable, and guys that talented and that good, they're going to make a high percentage of those shots.
The first quarter comes to an end. The Celtics trail by 3. Wow, look at that assist to field goal ratio. That's exactly what coaches want to see. So both clubs have played solid basketball.
No, you're right, Marv. The offensive execution has been terrific. Both teams getting out in transition. They're moving the ball. They're really setting solid screens, and you're seeing a lot of wide open looks out here. Pretty entertaining first quarter.
Fisher setting things up. The Celtics will get it back.
Well, Marvin, a close game like this one, I mean, those mistakes eventually could be the difference in the game.
Fisher looking for the open man. Here comes the help defense. Garnett pulls it up.
Marv, great defense at one end is going to lead to good shots at the other end. Certainly the case there.
Fisher looking for the open man. Delivery to Fisher. Here's Gasol. Pierce moving it across. And Ray Allen misfires. Bryant with the shot.
Well, close game here early on, so this club trying to force the issue, get out, get some easy buckets.
Rondo looking for the open man. Here's Odom. And stuffs. A minute and a half remaining in the quarter. Boston down by 5. They work it back the other way. And able to knock it down. Bryant penetrating. Oh, a flamboyant finish.
Excellent drive to the hoop there.
Garnett wide open for 3. Handled by Odom. Fisher looking for the open man. Here's Bryant.
What an amazing move to the basket, Marv. A terrific play by a pretty spectacular athlete.
Pierce off balance. That's his first miss of the night.
Great defense here, Marv, forcing a very difficult attempt.
And Kobe Bryant will put it home. That's a 12-3 run for the Lakers.
Great push here, Marv, and you can feel the home crowd starting to get a little restless.
Garnett firing. And gets the friendly roll. Open shot and gets the friendly rim. 1 second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. The jumper is off the mark. Gasol on the hop. Good job by Perkins. He took it away. Boston gets it across. Well, at the half, the Celtics trail by 8. The Celtics trailing in this one, and a major concern coming into tonight would be how do you defend points in the paint, and it has killed them in the first half.
Yeah, it has, Mark. They haven't been able to stop penetration. They haven't pressured the ball. I think they need to try to disrupt this offense with some good, solid ball pressure. They've got to be more alert as this second half gets underway.
Radmanovic takes to the rim. Steve, I don't know about that call. Certainly it is one of the toughest calls for an official.
Yeah, they're going to get him for a charge there, Marv, but you can see that it could have gone either way, probably.
Fisher working on the perimeter. Oh, he took it away. And the steal. And it's a backcourt violation. And it's rejected. Rondo fires from downtown. Here's Bryant.
Marv, that's a good shot if you're going for the scoring championship, but not a good one if you're trying to win a game.
Pierce to the pull-up. Here come the Lakers. Fisher with a lip opportunity.
Marv, how about the speed of this club getting up and down the court so quickly?
Pierce off balance. Here's Perkins.
Marv, offensive rebounding about quickness and anticipation. It's a terrific play there.
Fisher handling the ball. And Derek Fisher off the mark. And it's broken up. Fisher fires one up.
Got to knock that one down, Marv. Too easy.
Not able to hit the three. Pierce on the follow.
Marv, some nights the ball just doesn't go in the hoop, but this team has to continue to pound the offensive glass, try to find some kind of rhythm offensively.
Boston moves it across. Perkins able to pull it back.
He's got to know his role, Marv. He's not out there to take ill-advised shots early in the clock.
Allen gets it back. Beautiful defensive move.
Marv, great opportunity for a 2-for-1 here. If they can get a quick shot, they should be able to get another possession at the end of the quarter.
5-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. And timeout called late in the third quarter. Nice entry pass. Gasol has to pop it back out. Strips it, took it away. The Lakers will get it back. One second remaining in the quarter. Perkins ends up with it. So after 3, the Celtics trail by 11. Steve, it is on to the fourth quarter. This crowd has been silent. They've been completely out of the game.
Well, their team has to get things going here, Marv. They're not out of this ballgame, but they've got to start executing offensively. They've been pretty sloppy here all night. If they're going to win this game, now's the time to get going.
An open opportunity for 3, and rebounded by Odom. Odom on the hop. Here's Bryant. Kobe Bryant puts it down. 2.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Boston down by 15. Bryant with a nice pass. And Pau Gasol with 12 points. Pierce from center court. It's a 3-on-2. Odom fires. And Lamar Odom not able to hit. And the bucket.
You know, Marv, during an 82-game season, you occasionally have a night like this where nothing goes right, but you've got to find a way to get some energy out there.
Garnett off the fake. And a timeout is called. Fisher working up high. Here's Bryant. And puts it down.
Well, you better believe this team got a tongue lashing from its coaching staff at halftime, but it doesn't appear to have had much effect, Marv. I wonder if they're beginning to tune this coach out.
And a goaltending violation is called. A minute and a half remaining in the fourth. Boston down by 17. And Kobe Bryant with the big three. Radmanovic pushes it down. Open opportunity. And Paul Gasol not able to hit.
Well, they caught a break there, Marv. This team has been getting abused inside all night, but that time just a missed shot from point-blank range.
Gasol feeling it. Here's Gasol, and Paul Gasol able to flip it home. Pierce with a nice pass, and Ray Allen comes up short. Here come the Lakers. Fisher able to extend.
Well, Marv, there are 6 people left in the stands, and I think they really enjoyed that basket.
And Paul Pierce able to hit. Bryant gets space. Down to 4. Bryant with the shot clock running down. Here's Garnett. Bryant able to reach for him. And a foul is called. Bryant fires it. There's the horn, and this one is over. The Celtics have come up short. The final score is 55-33. Kobe Bryant is the high man with 23 points. Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr saying so long from Celtics Arena.
My fault, my bad, I had to be tripping. I'm wiping your tears and I do it again. You're playing the game, I'm laying the claim to your brain with your head. You praying for change, there's just staying the same. Cause I got the round you even when I ain't around. Out picking the town, you ain't in the house. Cursing this like you're bursting, here it comes. Just like my voicemail just picks up on the first ring. Your mind is playing the worst thing into tears again. You're bursting, here it comes. Just like rehearsed, my fault, my bad. I had to be tripping, that's just how the cycle works.
In the first days of the springtime, made you a prince with 1,000.
Live from the United Center in Chicago, it's the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat. Hi, everybody. I'm Marv Albin, along with Steve Kerr. All right, Steve, as this one gets underway, what are the keys for Chicago tonight?
Their major concern has to be to slow down Sean Marion, Marv. He's so quick and provides his club with rebounding and fast break opportunities. Loves to drive left and finish at the hole.
Starting at guard, number 12, Kirk Heinrich. Starting at the other guard, number 32, Larry Hughes.
This one is underway. Here's Marion.
They've got to tighten up their defense there, Mark. Poor rotation.
Gooden with the shot. Accelerates. Oh, a showboat move.
Beautiful drive through the lane there, Marv. I like the aggressiveness of this club.
Gooden for three.
Beautiful execution there, Marv. You gotta love the game plan. When this team is getting guys the ball in areas where they're comfortable, and even with that shot contested, it doesn't matter. That's automatic.
Williams with the shot. Here's Hughes. And Larry Hughes converts. Williams fires.
I don't know if you could do anything differently defensively, Marv. They got a hand up. They contested the shot, but boy, does he love that area of the floor.
Delivery to Hughes. And Larry Hughes not able to hit.
Well, that's his spot. Beautiful execution offensively. That's exactly what you want to do. Get players shots where they're comfortable.
A minute and a half remaining in the first. Chicago down by 7. Off the mark.
Good ball movement, good spacing, excellent offense. And Marv, that's a shot he's going to hit more times than not.
That's an 11-2 run for the Heat.
They've got to get a timeout here, Marv. They're totally disorganized. Plenty of time left in this game, but they've got to get themselves straightened out.
Williams able to break it down, and Jason Williams able to hit.
Very poor defensive rotation there, Marv.
Wade with the rejection. The Bulls will get it back. Heinrich is turned back.
Well, no matter what the strategy coming into a ball game, Marv, everything in basketball comes down to valuing the ball and making the most of each possession. You've got to rebound, you've got to defend, you got to take care of the ball. And that's a careless mistake there. This team has to regain its composure, Marv. This deficit is growing steadily. They're in danger of letting this thing get out of hand.
And a timeout is called.
Good opportunity here for a 2-for-1, Marv. They can get a good shot here and still end up with another possession.
Hughes for three. 3-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. And a 3-second violation is called.
Well, this is what drives coaches crazy, Mark. You've got a big lead, and all of a sudden you start being a little careless with the basketball. And, you know, the momentum in this game can change so quickly. They have to start executing again.
That's the end of the first. The Bulls trail by 14. Steve, this team did not show up. What a terrible first quarter performance.
Well, surprising too, Mark, because this has normally been a very good home court team, and I think they know that. This is a long game. They just have to get themselves back together, settle down, get some good shots, and they'll have a chance to get back into the game.
Did you prefer playing at home or on the road?
You know, I just was happy to play anywhere, Marv. I mean, it's basketball. Did you see Hoosiers? The rim's 10 feet high.
Good point. 2.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Chicago down by 14. Here's Marion.
That's about all you could hope for there, Marv. A nice attempt, easy shot, just couldn't convert.
Wade right back and puts it down.
Well, they came out focused here tonight, Marv. It's just the first half, but they have really been alert, really attacking the paint and getting some easy baskets.
Ocioni able to reach for it.
Oh, that's good, solid defense there, Marv. You got to contest every shot. I like what this club is doing.
Good job by Heinrich. Sean Marion puts it down. That's a 13-2 run for the Heat.
There is utter silence in this building, Marv, and for a visiting player, there is no sweeter sound.
Here's Marion, and Sean Marion could not finish.
Marv, I'd love to say good defense, but frankly, it was terrible defense. They just got lucky. The guy missed the shot.
Marion to the rim, and Sean Marion able to lay it home.
Marv, you're paid to coach the game. You might want to make a decision here, like, how about a timeout? You're getting crushed.
Lott takes to the rim.
Where's the defensive help, Marv? That's way too easy.
Gooden firing. And a timeout is called. Marion comes across. Nice pass inside.
Well, you wonder how a team falls behind by so much. It's this kind of defense, Mark. Just give them a layup, why don't you?
Wade gets it right back. The Heat will get it back. Wade fires one up. Here's Marion. And Sean Marion got the roll. Heinrich looking for the open man. And Larry Hughes off the mark. Wade gets space. The Heat will get it back.
Lack of communication there, Mark. That's a mistake, but I think the defensive pressure may be getting to this club.
Quinn walks to the front court. Here's Marion. Rebound by Gooden.
Finally, here in the first half, we see somebody playing hard defensively. To this point, the effort of this club has been an embarrassment.
Nice entry pass. Quinn setting up. Here's Wade. Nocioni ends up with it. And halfway through this one, the Bulls trail by 23.